Imagine if you could change your entire life just through your thoughts. What would you change? What if I told you that your thoughts have such immense power that they can reshape your mind, body, and even the direction of your life? But how is this possible? Can thoughts alone bring about such profound changes in a person's life? Friends, today, we will delve deep into this profound subject, how our thoughts influence our entire existence, and how a positive mindset can transform our life's direction. Make sure to watch this video until the end, because by the end, you'll understand that your thoughts can lead you towards success or failure. Let's try to understand this in depth through a story. Once, a troubled man approached a wise guru. The deep lines of worry on his forehead and the restlessness in his eyes were clearly visible. He said, "Gurudev, I'm extremely distressed by my circumstances. My mind is restless, and I often feel enslaved by my situations. I've heard from many people that thoughts have immense power and can completely change a person's life. Is it true that my thoughts can change me?" The guru carefully understood the man's state of mind and began to speak. If a person wishes, they can change their circumstances, their body, and their mind solely through their thoughts. The power of thoughts is beyond imagination, but it depends on the kind of mindset we adopt. If a person's mind is filled with negative thoughts, it will reflect negatively on their body and the way they work. However, if your thoughts are positive, they will assist you in every way. The most powerful part of a person's body is their mind. You may not believe it, but your mind works 24 hours a day, even when you are asleep. Many physicians even prioritize the brain over the heart. That's why a person is not declared dead until their brain completely stops functioning. But why is our brain so important? Because it instructs every function occurring in our body. Without the brain's command, you cannot even move a finger. Did you know that your brain and the various thoughts it generates control not only your body, but also the entire environment around you? By environment, I mean the things and emotions that surround you. The way people think can either make or break their entire life. You might be surprised to know that every person's strengths and weaknesses are the results of their thoughts. You've probably heard elders say that certain habits come from parents or grandparents, but in reality, this is not the case. A person is a slave to their thoughts. The kind of thoughts they adopt shapes their entire personality. Have you ever seen an empty field? If you tend to it carefully and plant new fruit-bearing trees, you will surely get fresh fruits. But if you leave it neglected, wild grass and weeds will grow in it. A human mind is like an empty field. If you don't plant seeds of good thoughts, negative and useless things will start growing in the barren land over time. Every action we take is the result of our thoughts, whether we act knowingly or unknowingly. For instance, you might have seen people eating without washing their hands or calling out to others in a disrespectful manner. Such people might consider these behaviors normal or act without thinking. But even such actions are outcomes of their thoughts, because they likely never tried to recognize their mistakes and work on them. The guru continued, "No one becomes a dangerous criminal or a killer in a single day. Regardless of the situation, a good person would never intentionally or under pressure commit such an act. Negative feelings must have existed within them beforehand for such actions to occur. Similarly, if an elderly person tries to do something good, that feeling doesn't suddenly arise. It has always been there within them, waiting for the right moment to emerge. No one is born good or bad in this world. The seeds of thoughts planted in our minds, or those we plant ourselves, grow and expand as we age. This means that the more positive and good thoughts we plant in our minds, the purer and more virtuous our minds will become. Conversely, the more we let negative and bad thoughts take root, the worse we make ourselves. At some point, we may find it difficult to face even ourselves. Just as you can't plant a mango tree and expect apples, you cannot expect good results from bad thoughts. Good thoughts and good deeds never yield bad outcomes. If you do good deeds, you'll eventually see good results. Often people fall into the illusion that bad people always prosper, while good deeds don't bring good results. But this is completely untrue. If you look closely, such people are never truly happy or satisfied. Those who earn wealth by harming others or indulge in excess often live in constant fear of something bad happening. For example, if a businessman saves money by not paying fair wages to employees, that money will never be available to him in times of need. A truly successful person is one with pure intentions. The man said, "Gurudev, I understand now that our thoughts are responsible for our character and the circumstances that arise from it. But how can we change our character or circumstances?" The guru replied, "People want to change their circumstances every day, but they don't take the necessary steps for essential changes. Remember, unless you change something, nothing will change. If you only sit and worry or think, 'I want a good job, a nice house,' it won't help." For example, a poor man living in a slum may always dream of improving his surroundings, imagining a cleaner and more beautiful neighborhood. But he doesn't take any action to realize this dream. When he gets work, he tries to avoid it or finish it quickly. Let me explain this with another example. A very wealthy man gained a lot of weight, leading to various illnesses. He spent large sums of money on doctors and hospitals to improve his health, but he couldn't stop overeating or consuming sweets. Such people need to understand that merely wanting something doesn't make it happen. Unless we take action, make sacrifices, or give something up, we won't see results. This is why people often go through suffering and hardship. Suffering indicates that our thoughts are not aligned in the right direction and are not in harmony with our actions. If someone wants to free themselves from suffering, they need to realize that they themselves are the cause of it. No matter how much they blame the external world for their troubles, if they look inward, they'll find that their mindset is the root cause. Talk to any successful or positive person, and you'll notice that they take responsibility for their mistakes. You'll rarely see them blaming others, because they know that unless they are happy and content internally, the whole world will seem meaningless. But once you gain control over your mind and thoughts, and start filling them with good things and responsibilities, you'll realize that everything you need to be happy already exists within you. If your mindset and thoughts are strong, no external force can weaken you. The day you understand that you are responsible for your circumstances, you'll realize that everything in this world operates according to universal justice and rules. Not even a leaf moves without universal order. The day everyone removes negative thoughts from their minds, they'll understand this truth. The man then asked, "Gurudev, as you said, our thoughts affect our bodies. Can diseases reach our bodies through thoughts? Can a person change their body using the power of thoughts?" The guru replied, "As I mentioned earlier, a person's entire body is controlled by their mind. Whatever instructions the mind gives, the body follows accordingly. But sometimes we misuse our thoughts so much that they negatively affect our bodies. For example, the more you feel lazy or stressed, the more your body becomes lazy or stressed. A person's health is deeply connected to their thoughts. If someone constantly thinks they fall sick easily, their body starts attracting more and more illnesses in response. Today, people seem to die more from the fear of diseases than from the diseases themselves. Thousands of people lose their lives every year to illnesses caused by worry and fear. If you want to maintain good health, the first step is to purify your thoughts. A person's body is highly sensitive, so whatever purity and energy we bring into our thoughts will positively impact our bodies. People with pure thoughts tend to have good habits and clean eating practices. If your thoughts aren't pure and good, no matter how healthy your diet is, your body won't improve. A healthy and pure body, one free from unnecessary diseases and gracefully aging, requires inner beauty that reflects outwardly. The most beautiful face is one that knows how to smile openly and enjoys the sun, wind, and nature to the fullest. If you want to look youthful for years and age gracefully, you need to bring clarity and positivity to your thoughts. Our entire body is controlled by our thoughts because our thoughts and body are interconnected. The man then asked another question, but can our thoughts control things that are beyond our reach? For example, our goals and dreams. Do our thoughts have the power to help us achieve them, or can thoughts prevent us from reaching them despite our capabilities? The guru answered, "No person can achieve small or big victories without aligning their thoughts with their goals. A person without a goal or purpose spends all their time in unnecessary fears and worries. But someone who has a desire to achieve something doesn't have time to dwell on trivial matters or sorrows. If you want to achieve something in life, set a goal you are willing to work hard for." Often people have the capability, but never try to achieve their dreams due to fear and unnecessary concerns. If you believe you're capable of achieving something, hold on to that thought. Even if someone lacks capability, consistent practice and strong determination can make them capable. For instance, a weak and skinny person can become strong and powerful through regular exercise. Similarly, if someone's mind is filled with fear and worries, they must work daily to remove those thoughts. Daily hard work and confidence never lead to bad results. If you invest your confidence, time, patience, and effort into achieving something, you'll never face disappointment. Even if you don't achieve your goal, you'll learn a lot and grow stronger in self-control. People with a weak mindset often avoid taking significant life decisions due to fear of failure. Their fear of losing becomes so ingrained that they never even try. If you truly want to succeed and fulfill your dreams, you must first eliminate this fear. The guru continued, "A person should keep trying until they overcome their fear of failure. Fear and doubt are the greatest enemies of a person. These two things damage our thoughts and create hurdles in our efforts. Unless we remove these two, the fear of failure will not go away." After saying this, the guru concluded his teaching. The man understood how thoughts affect our mindset, body, and dreams, and how cultivating purity and positivity in our thoughts can transform our lives. He thanked the guru for this wisdom and left. Friends, I hope you liked this video. If you did, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.